Hi, Cameron Russell with Victory Brewing Company. Pretty exciting time for us. We're in the process right now of basically doubling our capacity. So we're going from roughly a 105,000 barrel capacity brewery to anywhere between a 220, 230,000 barrels. So pretty big expansion. We acquired a building that wasn't derelict, but had been abandoned for about a year and a half. The previous tenants were manufacturing ladders, and when we purchased it, we retrofitted it to basically become a new brewery. Our best seller, at least within this region, once again, Great Lakes, where I sell beer. The Golden Monkey is the one that pretty much everybody's familiar with. It's a Belgian-style triple. I think one of the things that is appealing to people, it's a 9.5% beer, so it kind of has a little bit more octane than a normal beer, but you really can't taste it. So it's a sneaky beer, if you will. But that's our number one seller, and the brand has its own life, basically, outside of what we do. In my opinion, I think if you haven't had a Prima Pils, that's a true definition of what a Pilsner style should be. Very familiar. If you've ever been to Europe and had any of their Pilsners over there, it's pretty much the same thing. So we, like I said, we're very traditional in terms of our European styles that we brew, and that's, I think, what Bill and Ron would hang their hat on. I think one of the things that has been able to kind of separate us from the pack, one, we do very traditional German-style beers, as well as, when we do a beer that, like I say, an IPA or a Belgian triple, we do those very true to style. So, I mean, people know what they're getting with us, coupled with the fact that locally, regionally, if you will, even, we're fairly close, obviously, being, Philadelphia brewery. We're close enough to New York, we're close enough to New Jersey, that we get a lot of that overrun of business, so to speak, and we do have a pretty good brew pub, so, obviously the food is a drawing factor as well. So, it's kind of like a perfect storm, so to speak. And our growth has been, very steady up until the last 2 years. We've experienced some pretty explosive growth, thus the decision to go ahead and just build a new facility. The beer world is one of those businesses where it never rests. There's a lot of innovation in it. There's a lot of what's going to be hot tomorrow, a lot of forward thinking involved. And with that, obviously, you have to be a forward thinker yourself. Once again, it's an evolution style business, and if you're not trying to keep up and evolve, you're going to get left behind, and nobody wants to do that because then the doors close.